Today we'll be taking a look at the high-grade Cosmic Era Mighty Strike Freedom Gundam from the new movie Gundam Seed Freedom. It's the final suit of our hero, at least I think, because I have not seen Gundam Seed. Here we have the Mighty Strike Gundam. It comes with 11 total runners, including the Beam Saber, Sword, and Beam Shield. Overall, all the runners look good. The gold coloring can be pretty hit or miss, but doesn't seem too bad. It's not like the high New Gundam or New Gundams. Here we're moving on to the build. This build is pretty typical for a lot of the Seed Freedom kits. I started off with a backpack just because those runners were pretty big, or those parts. Putting the stickers, you gotta be a little careful, but they're plastic stickers, so it's not as difficult. My wings, they fold out, but in mine I did mess up a little where you can see a little bit of the stick underneath when they're closed. Anyway, the katana is also pretty cool with black. It's like a two-tone, one's matte, one's shiny. I thought it'd be more silver, but that's interesting, I guess. High grades are pretty cool. You can collect a lot of them. They range anywhere from 20 to 30, 35 bucks, depending on which one you get and how rare it is. I also built the guns and the weapons and some of the smaller parts. Really liked the part where you did the thing. Very specific, I know. I really like the beam sabers, the Seed style beam sabers. They have a lot more intricate details compared to, let's say, the ones from the Universal Century. Here you can see the next day I cut out all the pieces, and so I'm putting this together. The beam shield's pretty cool. Didn't have any issues. Again, it's a high-grade kit, and the modern ones are pretty good. They really start getting good starting from the Moon Gundam. The Moon Gundam is great and actually can match some of the modern ones. So you can see me building everything up. Here's the head. Here's some details. So here I finally built the Mighty Strike Freedom Gundam from Gundam Seed Freedom. Here I will give my impressions on it. Overall looks and color accuracy is pretty good. I probably will not use this little beam one. I did paint it with some Gundam markers. One big downside is the beam sabers fall out of the little side holders very easily, so you may need some blue tack or something to keep them in there. They fall out way too easy. Overall, build was pretty good, standard for a modern high grade. Insane, nothing crazy, but I did like it. I do think the Seed Freedoms are a little better than the Witch from Mercury kits. You can see I have two back there, Caliber and Ariel. I did enjoy the Gelgoog Menace a little bit more, but that did have worse stickers. The wings and the Proud Defender are pretty cool, and I really like the colors, and the gold wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. One thing I am sad about the Seed Freedom is the back butt flap is not premium, and it just comes off, so there isn't a ton of leg articulation opportunity. Also, be careful with the hands. Make sure they'll go flush. Other than that, yeah, I like the hip movement. It's pretty crazy, pretty good. It does kind of like pop out, drop out. The katana can fall out of the little back, so be careful when moving / posing that around. I did mess up a little bit in the wing stickers, but that's fine. I tried to paint the blue part for one of the rifles, and it didn't come out as great, so I may need to clean it up later when I get some rubbing alcohol. Overall, I think it's a pretty good figure, and I would get this alongside the Infinite Justice if you're a fan of the Cosmic Era. I've only seen 2 episodes, and I know more of the Airstrike Gundam. But it looks pretty cool. I like the white and the gold. I'm not a big fan of the red, but that's fine. So this is the appearance from the back. We can take a look. Again, the gold isn't as bad as I thought it would be. I was waiting for this for a while. My Hobby Link Japan order never gets fulfilled because I guess I don't order it early enough. Overall, it looks good. Next section we'll go is into the articulation. Additionally, the guns can fall out pretty easy, and the red parts that hold the beam shield also fall out. Anyway, here we're in the articulation section. This is pretty good for a high grade, however I do have some downsides. I did put some blue tack on the red part because these kept falling out. These fall out. Let's take them out just for the articulation section. So you can see the arm. You can do 360, but the backpack's in the way. Right? You can go out. Oh, yeah, and that's another thing. I don't know if I built it incorrectly, but these like to pop out. Arm comes out all the way there. Arm bend past 90 degrees. That's good. Head, you can shake, go forward, and also go 360. You do have an ab crunch, but the backpack is pretty heavy, so let's take it off. You got a little bit of an ab crunch. Actually, it's not too bad. You can have the knee go up that far. And what I did is I snipped these in half. They come in one, so I just separated them. Toes, up, down. I wish it went back a little further. A little bit left, a little bit right. Also, you have this funky... Oh, and this also comes off. Dropping hips. It kind of kicks sideways. But you can, do the splits. But the side skirts get in the way. Splits. Front and back. Oh, I dropped that too. Side skirts are attached via your typical ball joint, and that gives you your typical ball joint movement. Oh, where'd the back came out? Yeah, this is just a regular. It doesn't properly move or anything. This is just a high grade. I don't know if there are any high grades with moving back flaps. Whoops. And now on to the Proud Defender. You can move the wings, rotation, you got slight rotation on the sword part, and then you have the wings. You can move them, this part moves. So overall, my favorite part about this kit is definitely the Proud Defender. I think it looks pretty cool. This is my disappointment with this kit. I got this for about 32 bucks. Is that parts like to come out a lot easier on the hands. Everything else is pretty good. I do recommend it. It does look good. And if you are interested in a modern high grade, this is a great place to start. I will have the Infinite Justice, coming soon. But yeah, So this has been my